Alrighty, welcome. A nice Sunday afternoon game for you guys. 5 p.m. starts now. Hanwha, basically pretty close to the same lineup. Same with LG. Weiss on the mound today. 3 games, 1-0, 189 ERA, 200 batting average against. 19 innings, 6 walks, 18 strikeouts, and a 1.05 whip. He has pitched really well. Should be 3-0. But yeah, he's not. And I will talk about that stuff a little bit later. So he is a hard throwing, averages 147 on his fastball. Even his changeup is going to be 140, which is very hard for a changeup, which is what a lot of guys actually in the KBO actually throw for the fastball. Gangi on, and that's way outside. Ball 1. So we've got basically a foreign matchup today as Hong Chang-gi lines that one. Peraza running over, catches it on the run, and 1 away. So basically the 2 games, tale of 2 games really. Game on Friday, Hanwha, excellent defense, greatest defense I've ever seen them play throughout a whole game, and they win 7-0. Yesterday, 2 errors, got only 1 2/3 innings through from their starter. I'm still not entirely sure what that was all about, as this one is lifted. Iwan Suk and drops in front of him over in right, and well, there goes the perfect game and a no-hitter. So we will see if this ends up like Friday's game or if it ends up like yesterday's game. Lots of double plays on Friday, only 1 double play on Saturday. So let's see what happens here. Kim Hyun-soo in left again today. Did not start on Friday. Is starting yesterday and today. And another ball way outside. His first pitch to each batter has been pretty bad. Almost as bad as the first pitch by the, 4-year-old. So yesterday, that's going to be another single to right. Moon Sung-ju strolls into second, and they've got 2 straight hits now. And that's going to bring up Moon Bo-gyung, the first baseman today. Moon Bo-gyun yesterday, 3 for 4, but on base all 4 times, and that's another first pitch of an at-bat that was, nowhere near the strike zone. I'm talking jumping out of the way. So Moon Bo-gyun hitting 290 on the season, 12 home runs. One of those home runs was yesterday. Again, yesterday 3 for 4, but was on base all day. Single, reached on an air, 2-run homer, and an RBI single. As that's in there for strike 1 and 1. So runner on first and second. He was hitless in game 1, last 5 games, hitting .421 with 2 homers. And that's going to be a 6 force outs as he bobbles it. And not an error because he got an out, but should have been an ending inning double play. And I mean, hit directly at him. Hits off, looks like the heel of his glove. He recovers, throws to second. Yep. So not a good start for Hanwha. Not a good start. So 2 singles. Not an error, but he knows it's an error. As should have been the end of the inning. And that's going to bring up Ojiwan, Pak Dong-wan switch spots in the lineup. And that's going to be a single up the middle, just like that. And this is what I was talking about yesterday, where Hanwha was like the greatest defensive game I've ever seen from them. Wang Young-mook should have had that. Friday, that would have been a play he makes. Backhand to, a backhand up the middle. Hits off of his glove. On Friday, he makes that catch. So that's why I was really concerned about Friday's victory not being replicated, as it looks like it almost hit off his arm instead. Weiss has got to be thinking, good Lord. All right, so that's going to bring up Pak Dong-wan. So 2 errors, but not 2 errors. And Pak Dong-wan, 280 on the season, 71 hits, 50 RBIs, and a very ugly swing. And that misses outside. 1-1. So Lee Do-yoon bobbles the double play, and then Wang Young-mook misses the shot up the middle. Pak Dong-wan lifts that one up in the center field. Jang Jin-hyuk coming in and grabs it. But they get 1 run on 3 hits and 2 errors that aren't errors. And yeah, that is I want to say standard Hanwha defense, the Hanwha defense that we all know and love. So Hanwha, basically the same players as yesterday, as this whole week, but slightly different order. So 13 pitches there in that inning. Should have been 9. Would have been a out of the inning double play. Threw 4 extra pitches. So, but they do leave 2 in, 2 on base. Very similar to yesterday. All right, Hanwha sold out again. 33rd sellout of the season. Supposedly the last season of this stadium. It'll be interesting to see if they can get that other stadium done. I don't think that they can get it 100% finished. Kelly on the mound, 18 games, 4-8, 4.68 ERA, 2.88 batting average against, 107 2/3 inning, 24 walks, 63 strikeouts. But he has pitched awful against Hanwha. There's nothing else to say. So if you look at his, we'll look at his last 3 year, or Last 3 seasons. This season he is 0-1 with a 14.40 ERA. That's in there for a strike. Then last year, a 5.17 ERA in 3 starts. The year before, a 4.23 ERA in 5 starts. Welcome. So Kelly does not pitch well against Hanwha. Does not pitch well against Hanwha, as Iwan Sucks chops that third baseman, grabs it, throws in time, 1 away. So Kelly and in Daejeon, I believe actually pitches even worse. John Jin Hyuk steps in, looks at ball 1 on the inside. So this year again, 14.40 at his 1 game in Daejeon, as he fouls that one off, 1-1. Last year, an ERA of 32.40 in Daejeon. And then back in 2022, did have a ERA of 1.50 in his 1 games. So again, has not pitched well against Hanwha. Kelly against left-handed batters, 309 as he misses there. Up high, 3-1. Against lefties, 309. Batting average against against lefties, not good, which makes sense why they would send Chae-In Ho down. And 3-2 count now. And that'll be a ball 4. Take your base, sir. All right, Peraza now stepping in. Good day yesterday. 2 singles, an RBI, but no help. And John Jin Hyuk goes and is out. Oh, I guess they're going to review it. Looked out from here. I mean, the ball definitely beat him. I mean, he's out by 2 feet. That was an absolute waste of a replay. Thank you. It is Bucket Hat Sunday. Every Sunday, Bucket Hat. And that first pitch was a ball to Peraza. Second pitch is a ball, but he swings, so strike 1, 1-1. Fouls that one away. 1-2. Hanwha wasted their video replay. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch to Peraza, and he calls time. First game of the series, Peraza, 1 hits yesterday. 2 hits and an RBI. And did he hold up? No. Even Peraza called down to the third base umpire. Peraza checks his swing and then points to the third base umpire because he knows they're gonna call down there. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch from Kelly. And swing and a miss, and that'll end the first inning. Hanwha with a walk. Then caught stealing. And we will head to the second inning. All right. Sorry, I'm laughing at the kid that threw out the first pitch. Righty. So top of the second coming up. The bottom of the order for LG. Kubon Hyuk will lead things off. 13 pitches in that first inning for Weiss. They did leave 2 stranded. Definitely good, but again, should have been a 9-pitch inning. The bobbled play by shortstop led to runners at first and seconds. Could have been the end of the inning, and then immediately after that, they single up the middle. Should have been backhanded by the second baseman, and that led to a run. So Weiss obviously not happy. But we should be coming back. We should be coming back, but apparently we're going to watch an AliExpress commercial. Who would order food from AliExpress? All right, first pitch here in the second. Fakes the bunt, pulls it back in there for a strike. 0-1. And that's going to be a single to right. And the 4th single of the day so far for LG. So they are getting, these are hard hit singles that are getting through. It's not like little singles that just get through. These are hard hit singles. So next up is Park Min. Park Min with the homer yesterday ended up coming off after sliding into first and hurting his, I believe, his shoulder. So yesterday, 1 for 2, and then also on Friday, 2 for 3. So has been playing extremely well against Hanwha. 260 on the season. This series, 600, 3 for 5 with a homer. And that misses outside 2-0. I like that uniform. All right, here comes the 2-0 pitch. And low, 3-0. On deck is Shin Jae. Did not play well yesterday, but did play well Friday. So we'll see which one shows up today. All right, the 3-0. That misses way outside. And first and seconds, nobody outs. Let's see them do a Hanwha. As here comes the pitching coach, calls over the translator so that he can talk to him on the way. Smart move by the pitching coach there. I like that. I don't think I've ever seen that before. They often wait to get to the top of the mound before they start talking to him. But he really needs to be talking to him on the way to save a little time, because obviously with the interpreter, you've got to go back and forth and you don't get extra time. So I love the fact that Weiss does the MLB thing where he still covers his mouth with his glove so that people can't hear him or read his lips. Although I'm probably one of the only people in the stands or at the game that could possibly read his lips. All right, today, Weiss against left-handed hitters. They're 3 for 6 with a walk. Shinmin Jae, I imagine we're going to see a bunt here. Hitting 2, yep, and squares around for the bunts. And 1 away. Thank you for the outs. All right, Hong Chang-gi now stepping in. He flew out to Peraza in his first at-bat, hitting .313 on the season. And that's going to be another fly ball. Peraza grabs it. There's no way is he going to go, as that was a super shallow. Ito Yoon sliding over to cover third. Haju Suk going to the cut, and they are doing their best Hanwha. First and second, nobody outs. Bunts the runner over. And suddenly there's 2 outs. Moon Sung-ju stepping in now. He singled and scored a run in his first at-bats. Hitting .322 on the season. And catches the top of the zone. 0-1. You believe that they can do their best Hanwha, scoring 0 runs with first and second, nobody outs? I believe they can too, with a fantastic bunt, and that misses inside. 1-1. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch to Moon Sung-ju, the DH. Way outside, 2-1. Moon Sung-ju hitting 397 with runners in scoring position. 29 hits, 42 RBIs, a single scores 2. As Park Hae-min has plenty of speed to score on a single from second base, as he's going to be going on contact. And that's going to be a chopper. Ito Yoon grabs it, throws, and they do their best Hanwha, ladies and gentlemen. And first and second, nobody out, and they score nothing, courtesy of a bunt. Well done. Fantastic. Excellent job, LG. Live update from Nick at the stadium. He says that the chat was just to apologize for the fielding. All right, we're back. We're back. Bottom of the second here. Hanwha gonna have An Chi Hong stepping in, and he looks at ball one. Fouled that off. And that's going to be a single over the jumping shortstop. And Hanwha's got another base runner. All right, Chen Song has been hitting much better in the second half. 234 on the season now. Looks at ball one on the inside. Oh, Chen Song yesterday, a walk, a hit by pitch, and a double. All right, and that misses inside 2-0. This series hitting 500, 3 hits, 2 doubles, 2 RBIs. Nothing from yesterday, however. And the 2-0 pitch to Cheon-sung. And that's going to be a 5-4-3 double play. All right, Wang Yang-mook now looks at ball one. Wang Yang-mook, 313 on the season. Yesterday was in the 2-hole. Now he's in the 6 and lines that one right up the middle. And another single for Hanwha. As this is their third base runner of the game already, but all right, Lee Do-yoon now stepping up. He's moved up in the lineup, up to the 7 spots. 276 on the season. Yesterday, 2 singles. Oh, sorry, 1 single. As Pak Dong-won attempts to throw over to Wang Yang-mook at first, but drops the ball. Don't duck, Lee Do-yoon. Lee Do-yoon versus Kelly, a mere 1,000 batting average, 2 for 2, with 2 RBIs. How about making that 3 for 3 with 4 RBIs with a nice homer here? And that misses outside. 2-2. Fouls that one off. Kelly with the yellow cleats and the yellow glove, channeling the old LG team. As that's going to be a grounder. Second baseman bobbles and bobbles and bobbles, but recovers and throws out. Hanwha gets 2 more singles, but sorry, 2 singles, 2 more base runners, but they got nothing to show for it as they hit into a double play and another ground out. So, Hanwha has yet to hit a ball in the air. But we will go to the 3rd inning. Hanwha down 1-0. A reminder for everybody to stay hydrated out there in the crazy, crazy heat of the summer. Elsewhere around the league, Lotte and KT were canceled because of the rain, and then NC and Cume also canceled because of the rain. Rain down south. Looks like Gwangju was spared, as it must have stayed a little bit lower than that. Doosan and Samsung obviously going on up north. And then here in Daejeon, just hot and humid. About 90 degrees today with 75-85% humidity. Feels like you're swimming when you're outside. And we should be popping back in. Okay, we're back. First pitch to Kim Hyun-soo outside, ball 1. Kim Hyun-soo singled in his first at-bats, and then was erased on the 6-4 put out by Moon Bo-kyung. And that is a strike on the outside. And the 1-1 pitch way outside at 2-1. Kim Hyun-soo lifts that one up into the air. Peraza running in and catches it on the run. 1 away. Peraza getting plenty of work out there as he's had to make a catch in 3 plays. A sweet shot there. As first pitch in there for a strike. And a big swing and a miss. 0-2. 148 at the top of the zone. Moon Bo-kyung grounded into a 6-4 putouts. Should have been an ending inning double play back in the first, as that's going to be a chopper. Covered Weiss and 2 away. Love to see the pitcher covering quickly so that they don't have to catch it on a run and race. I'm still not understanding why he was not re-signed in the CBO or CPBL. He pitched 5 games in the CPBL and was like, I believe, 4-1. He pitched really well, but first pitch in there for a strike. But they didn't re-sign him and ended up going to independent ball, which is how Hanwha found them. All right, the 0-1, a swing and a miss, 0-2. Still looking for his first strikeout of the game. Now's a good time to get one. And there it is, right on cue. Gotta swing it when it's in the zone, sir. And we will head to the bottom of the third. Hanwha still down 1-0. 35 pitches through 3 for Weiss. Kelly himself pitching well, 28 pitches through 2 innings for him. I don't like how that looks. I think that looks better. Yeah, that looks way better. What do you guys think? Nobody's here. Nobody's listening to me. I think it looks better. That's what matters. All right. We should be heading back to the game. Maybe. And first pitch fouled away by the third baseman, number 16. Hitting .230 on the season. And looks at strike 2. Kelly does have 1 strikeout on the season against, he has 1 strikeout today against Peraza. And 0-2 fouled away back to the on-deck circle down the first base side. And he lifts that one up to the warning track. 1 away. And that misses upstairs, 1-0. JJ Own down in the 9 spot today. He's had times where he's in the 9 spot. He's had times where he's in the 7 spot, of the 8 spots. Lots of changing, moving around. It seems like every game is moved and changed around. Quick look at the hat there for Kelly. I wonder if he's wearing one of the protectors inside. Because it looks very floppy, big-ish. All right, here comes the 3-1 pitch to Che Hoon. And that catches the inside and full count. Second full count of the day for Hanwha. And that hits him in the elbow and just right on. He does his thing and gets hit by a pitch. No, it's all right. I still don't understand. I think he just stays in there. I wonder if that was the 150th career hit by pitch. Yuan Suk looks at strike one. And the 0-1 pitch to Yuan Suk is in there. Beautiful looking curve. 0-2. Yuan Suk grounded out to the third baseman in his first at-bats. Way back in the first inning, 253 on the season for the right fielder today. Sorry, as that one is in the dirt, 1-2. All right, the 1-2 low, 2-2. All right, the 2-2 pitch. A awful looking swing. Closed his eyes when he swung. All right, John Jin Hyuk walked in his first at-bats and then was caught stealing. Looks at strike one. Bottom of the zone, beautiful pitch. Pak Dong-won tries to frame it, but again, I love the fact that these catchers still try to frame. And that's going to be a chopper foul. And reset for another pitch. Pitch number 18 of pitch number 19 of this inning, as the pitch count is slowly creeping up for Kelly. And here's the 0-2 pitch. Another foul. So 14 pitches through the first inning, 14 pitches through the second inning. He's getting ready to throw pitch number 20 here for the third inning. And the 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss as he strikes out the third batter of the game. And Hanwha with a hit by pitch, but nothing comes of it. As Hanwha finally did put a ball into the outfield, but they have still yet to get a runner in scoring position. As they've managed 2 hits, a walk, a hit by pitch, but they've left 2 guys on. And we will go to the 4th inning. Hanwha still down 1-0. Weiss pitching well, 35 pitches so far. All right. Luke just told me about the sign that I missed. All right, Weiss back out there. Don't force it, man. And it's in there for a strike. Pak Dong-won stepping in. He flew out to center field in his first at-bats and chops that one foul, 0-2. Pak Dong-won, 278 on the season. And once again, just staring at strike 3. Beautiful pitch. All right, Gubon Hyuk singled in his first at bat, so looks at strike 1. All right, to the 0-1 pitch to Gubon Hyuk, and that's in there for a strike at the top of the zone. He has got the curveball a working today, ladies and gentlemen. Fastball, slider, curve, and changeup. Misses outside. He wanted to offer at it. It's a beautiful slider there. Now time to come back with the fastball and watch him not catch up. Nope, goes with another slider away. Okay, now there it is. Slider can't catch up. Slider up top. right, here comes the first pitch, low. Pa Min walked in his first at-bats, and a swing and a miss at a pitch that almost hit his foot. He is moving the ball all around. And that misses inside 2-1. Slider. And fastball fouled away as he's late on it. 2-2. All right, the 2-2. How about a curveball here? And there's the curveballs. Just watch it. And strikeouts number 4. That's 4 straight strikeouts. He's like, well, if you guys are not going to play defense, I will just not let him hit it. Another 1-2-3 inning from Weiss. And he has got them confused. All right. Going to the 4th, bottom of the 4th, Hanwha. We'll have 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up. Peraza, An Ji-hong, Cheon Sung trying to get on the board. Alright, we should be coming up. And Peraza will lead things off for Hanwha in the bottom of the 4th here. And apparently there was a single. Single to rights. That's okay. We can see the replay. First pitch, yep. Single to right. Again, I'm sitting here waiting for the game, but all right, An Ji-hong will step in now. He singled in his first at-bat, then was erased on the double play. Average sitting at 293 now on the season. And looks at ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch. Right down the middle. 1-1. And that's going to be off the third baseman's glove, and they will have runners at first and second, and what? That's not a hit? Now they're, consecutive hits. It hit his glove. That's not a hit. Jesus Christ, KBO, you're pathetic. All right, well, here's Hanwha first and second with nobody outs. Cheon Sung will step in. He's hit into a double play in his first at-bats. Now would be the time to bunt because, well, you're down one. You got a guy that hits into a lot of double plays. You got a guy that strikes out a lot. You got a guy that's only hitting 233 on the season. And if you're going to bunt, this would be the guy to bunt with. And he turns around to bunt and then pulls it back and lifts one over. And there we go. As Peraza strolls in as he was on the run. Peraza was on the run, was sliding into third before the ball ever hit the ground, and Hanwha is on the board 1-1. And another bunt, Wong Young Mook. Wow. A failed sacrifice bunt. Trying to bunt, and first baseman grabs it, spins, throws to third, so you gave up and outs, and you got nothing. And that's... What the hell was that? Jesus Christ. Get off the field. Jesus Christ. You got first and second. He chops it to the third baseman. The third baseman throws to second. Did they touch? Now the question is did he pull his foot off of second base? Wow. Jesus Christ. Cheon Sung, go to the showers. Go to the shower. That is embarrassing. Awful. Absolutely awful. First and second, you got a ground ball to third base, and the guy on second turns around and goes back to second. So they throw, touch second, and then touch and tag him out for a double play. That's your captain, Hanwha. Wow. Jesus. First pitch, and that's chopped over the third baseman's head. And here it goes, ladies and gentlemen. You just screw something up, and there goes the entire momentum that you had. All right, first pitch, a single. Here comes the throw over, slides back in easily. And ooh, just in there. And that's in there for a strike. Hong Chang-gi stepping in. He two fly out so far today. Fly out to left and fly out to left. And a pitch out doesn't go. 1-1. All right, Hong Chang-gi 312 on the season at this point. And another check over. And that's going to be a chopper. Fourth. Drops it on the transition. Weiss is not happy. It's 0-1 fouled straight back. All right, the 0-1 pitch. Moon Sung-ju singled and grounded out to short. And that's 0-2. And that's going to be a chopper 4-6, way up. Looks like he kind of lost the ball on the transition, wasn't able to completely hold it to throw over to first, but 2 outs now. Kim Hyun-soo, as Moon Sung-ju is on. Kim Hyun-soo singled in his first at-bats, flew out to Peraza in his last at-bats, and that's fouled into the camera well over on the first base side, 0-1. These are the battles that I really love watching, where you have the foreign pitcher versus the KBO guys that have played in the MLB. As he fouls that one away, 0-2. I like watching these because, you got guys that both played in the MLB or both were, in the MLB realm of abilities, and now they're facing each other in Korea. And the 0-2 pitch fouls that's one off. 149 on the gun, but keep that ball up. Pitch number 11 of the inning here. And just gets a piece of that as it falls down and hits the plate. Way out in front of him. It is the very end of the bat catches a piece of that. And here comes the 0-2 pitch now. Pitch number 60 of the inning, or of the game. And that's lifted up. Peraza under it again, and 3 away. Another solid inning. Gave up the leadoff single that nobody got to see. And then 1, 2, 3 after that. We will head to the bottom of the 5th. Hanwha tied up 1-1. it's Hanwha. Will have their third baseman leading things off. Kelly obviously still out there, sitting at apparently I don't know what happened, but oh, he tried to bunt for a hit and it went foul. And that's foul down the line. Ball boy makes the play. 0-2. Third baseman hitting 462 against Kelly in his career. 26 at bats, 12 hits. 0 for 1 today though. Flew out to right in his first at bats. All the way to the warning track. And 0-2 lifts that one up. Center fielder under it. And 1 away. All right, J.J. Hoon now stepping in. He was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Number 150 of his career. Congratulations on being hit a lot. And misses outside, 1-0. All right, the 1-0 pitch, that's in there for a strike. So 276 on the season for the Hanwha backstop. Fouls that one off. He wanted that one. He knew that was a double into the right field gap. Hanwha catcher does very well. It's going the other way with the pitches. And reaches, grabs that 5-3 across the diamond and 2 away. All right, Iwan Suk will step in now. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Struck out in his last at-bat and then grounded into a 5-3 put out in his first at-bat of the day. Got ourselves a bit of a pitching duel here. And first pitch swinging, fouled back and out of play down the first base side. Looked like it got to the second deck. All right, the 0-1 pitch to Iwan Suk. And that's going to be a single up the middle. And Hanwha's got a runner on again. They have had a runner on every single inning so far today. All right, next up, John Jin Hyuk. Iwan Suk does have some speed over at first, but they very rarely put him in motion. Will they put him in motion this time? As they check over on him, he slides back. John Jin Hyuk, 0 for 1 on the day. Walked and was caught stealing in his first at-bat, then struck out in his last at-bat in the third inning. That misses low. Iwan Suk has 4 stolen bases on the season. Despite being extremely fast, has not been caught yet on the season. This would be a place to send him. As now we got a 1-1 count here as he fouls that one off. Jang Jin-hyuk does strike out quite a bit. He's not a guy that makes a ton of contact. 36 strikeouts, 30 hits on the season. Not your prototypical second in the lineup. As Iwan Suk, beautiful slide back in. As that's about as far as you want to go off. Any farther off, and you might be caught. Get some running music going here. And he wins, but lifts that foul into the first row of the exciting zone, and it bounces back in. And 1-2. So this season with runners on base, Jang Jin-hyuk is hitting 288, but if he doesn't have anyone on base, 210. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch. Once again, I'd love to see him in motion here. Bounces that in the dirt. He goes, but at that point, safe. As he, I didn't think he had it, but not a great throw. And ball in the dirt, so he wins. Gets in a good second lead. The finally they're listening. No, he was safe. And fouls that one away. 2-2. All right, Jang Jin-hyuk, single now, takes the lead. He's in 303 with runners in scoring position. And fouls that one straight back as the girls behind dive out of the way. Jang Jin-hyuk, go to Jang Jin-hyuk. Pitch number 15 of the inning here for Casey Kelly. And fouls that one straight back against the signage behind home plates. And another pitch coming up. Pitch number 8 of this at-bat. As it went ball, foul, foul, ball, foul, foul, foul. And here it comes. Pitch number 8, 2-2. Runner on second, 2 outs. And doesn't go. That will be the second full count for Jang Jin-hyuk on the day. The third for Hanwha, as he had a walk on a full count in the first at-bats. And that's going to be a shot. Shortstop grabs it, throws in time as Jang Jin-hyuk slides. And they're probably going to replay this. All right. Like I said, they're probably going to review this. Ojiwan bobbled the ball over at shorts. That might have been enough time to get him in. Yeah, he's out. All right, that is out number 3. We will go to the 6th inning. But right now it's time to take a break. I will see you in a few minutes. All right, we're back. First pitch in there for a strike to Moonbo Gyung. Swing and a miss. 0-2. All right, here comes the 0-2 pitch to Moonbo Gyung, way outside. 1-2. That's some good water. All right, the 1-2 pitch. Looking on the outside. The 4th strikeout looking. right, here comes OG1. Looks at strike one, a 147. And that misses outside. So Weiss, 60 pitches through 5 innings. So definitely looking at going 6 or 7 here, as that's one is fouled away, makes it 1-2. If you looked in the description, I talked about Weiss going 6, leaves Iminu, Han Sung-hyuk, and Ju Hyun Song. Very solid defense, or solid bullpen that is rested, as that's going to be a single up the middle. No, Lee Do-yoon scoops, throws, but it's not in time, as he will beat out the infield single. And oh. Difficult to play. OG1 does move fairly well. He is a shortstop. But that's going to bring up Park Dong-won, who's 0 for 2 on the day with a fly out to center. Looks at ball 1. And that's in there for a strike at the top of zone, 147. So Weiss, again, he is the temporary replacement. He's only here for 6 weeks. After 6 weeks, Hanwha has to decide, do they keep him and release Sanchez, or do they release Weiss and replace him with Sanchez when Sanchez comes back from his injury break. This is a new rule thing for this season. The way he's going, I mean, he already has as many quality starts as Sanchez did. I didn't think Sanchez should have been brought back. I didn't think Pena should have been brought back. There's lots of things that I thought specifically about this team coming into this season, and I hate to say it, but they're all been perfectly true. All right. Park Dong-won, 331 with runners in scoring, or runners on the base, and doesn't go up. That's one. Holds up, and it's 2-2. Dreads. All right, the 2-2 pitch coming up. And fouled back and out of play. Nope, Iwan Suk giving chase at the line and drops in foul and bounces up against the netting, and we will reset for another 2-2 pitch. Fabulous ice water. The pride of South Korea. All right. Here comes the 2-2 pitch once again. Already 14 pitches. 15th pitch coming up of this inning. And another foul out of play and back. So 60 pitches through the first. But now he's already at... did I count wrong? I did count wrong. No, I didn't. And that's inside ball. So 9th pitch of this at bat coming up. So 17th pitch of as they throw over at OG1. This will be the, again, 9th pitch of this at-bat, 17th pitch of this inning. Outside of this inning, the most he's thrown was 13. He threw 13 in the first inning and 13 in the 4th inning. as he goes, and that's going to be foul as it almost takes out the third base coach. And once again, a reset and another 3-2 pitch. Pitch number 10. So he's throwing a fastball, 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 slider, slider, fastball, curveball, slider. Does he go with a changeup? He hasn't thrown a changeup yet. Does he go with a changeup? Let it run in on the... Here comes. And the check over at OG1 slides in, rolls around on the ground, sits back up. That would have been a perfect time to throw back over as he was playing in the dirt. All right, here goes once again the 3-2 pitch. And got him to throw, not in time. But he gets... Are they saying that he interfered with his... His helmet might have hit him. Did his helmet hit him? So Austin will come in, pinch hitting here for Gu Bong Hyuk. I imagine he will move to first, and then Moon Bo Kyung will move over to third. And that's outside. Ball one. Austin hitting .291 on the season, 18 homers. He won the home run derby for Korea, and that's going to be a shot to center, but it's caught. And 3 away. 6 innings, 1 run. And we will go to the bottom of the 6th. Hanwha tied 1-1 with 6 hits and 6 hits. Uh, 20 pitches that inning for Weiss. 74 pitches for Kelly through his 5 innings, as he'll come out now for the bottom of yeah, 74 pitches for and once again, Peraza will lead things off. Swings and a miss at a pitch that falls out of the zone. Alright, so the 0-1 pitch to Peraza. Struck out in his first at-bat, singled in his last at-bats. came around to score, and that is another swing at a pitch nowhere near the strike zone. Moonbo Young does move over to third, Austin to first. I will change that in just a second as and Peraza swings and misses at a ball once again in the dirt. And tagged out. That is strikeout number 2 on the day for Peraza. Strikeout number 4 for Kelly. And strikeout number 4 for the guys at the top of the order for Hanwha. Han Chi-hong now steps in. He's 2 for 2 on the day with 2 singles. Alright, first pitch up high, 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch, that's in there for strike 1-1 with the curveball 124 at the top of the zone. And the 1-1 pitch swings, chops that one foul just past the third base coach, and 1-2. All right, the 1-2 pitch almost offered at it, but holds up 2-2 at the pitch way in the dirt. Han Chi-hong, after his 2 for 2 today, his averages jumped up to 295 on the season. And that is roped into left. And another single for Han Chi-hong. Alright, Cheon Sung grounded into a double play, then ran into a double play, and looks at ball 1 in the dirt. He does have the 1 RBI for Hanwha, but he also has an absolutely awful base running error. And here comes the 1-0 pitch. That is roped into left also. That's going to be 2 bases. Han Chi-hong round second and is going to stop as it gets jammed in the door of the bullpen. And they will have runners at first and second, or sorry, second and third with 1 out. LG lucks out there, as if that doesn't get stuck, Han Chi-hong is probably going to be able to head home. Now they're going to need Wong Young Mook to come through, and first pitch foul, 0-1. Singled in his first at-bat, and then grounded out to 3-6 bunt out, awful stuff. right, the 0-1 fouled out of play, 0-2. Kelly now at 87 pitches. Wang Young Mook 349 with runners in scoring position. 22 hits, 25 RBIs from the rookie, as he is trying to make himself the second straight Rookie of the Year for Hanwha. Definitely in the running so far. And the 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Huge at bat there. And that's going to bring up Ito Yoon. Pitch number 89. Ito Yoon 0 for 2 on the day. Grounded into that 5-4 double play in his first at bats, or sorry, his last at bat. Then a 4-3 ground outs. Ball 1, and yeah. All right, 328 batting average with runners in scoring position. Looks at strike 1, 1-1. Also bobbled the double play ball that would have ended the inning back in the first when LG took the 1-0 lead. Not a good day for Ito Yoon at all. Not a good series, honestly, as that's going to be a chop or foul. First base ball boy gets some action down there on the fence. And once again, another 1-2 pitch. Kelly, pitch number 92 of this game. I imagine will be his last inning. Running into the 8-9, 7-8-9 hitters here. As bounces that one in the dirt. Pak Dong-wan blocks it. 2-2. Fantastic blocking there by Pak Dong-wan. All right, now we've got a 2-2 pitch. I don't know what we're doing here. Somebody doing something with the lights back there behind Pak Dong-wan. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. 2 outs, runners on second and third. Pitch number 93. And that's going to be a chopper foul. This is obviously probably going to be the most important at-bat of the game for Hanwha. Because after this, they're going to run into the LG bullpen. They did use their closer yesterday, so Hanwha does have the advantage in the bullpen. And that's going to be a shot. Second baseman bobbles it, and that's going to be an E4 that's going to score a run. A 6, an E4, had plenty of time, but rushed it. And that's going to put Hanwha up 2-1 as he comes through with the E4. And that's going to bring up the third baseman. Looks at ball 1. Fly out to right, fly out to center by the... I don't like that view is absolutely worthless. All right, the 1-0 pitch, chopped foul. 1-1. Weiss, Weiss, I have to imagine that he's going to be back out there. Kelly obviously going to be facing his last inning here, as that's fouled out away in 1-2. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. And chopped foul as Pak Dong-wan taps the ground, wants to throw it. The batter, number 16, has a huge tendency to chase pitches down out of the zone, off the plate. While he does hit well against Kelly, he also looks at a ball two way up high, 2-2. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Imagine that. Hanwha gets one on 2 hits and an error and takes the lead in the bottom of the 6th. We will go to the 7th. Hanwha with the 2-1 lead. As that should be the end of the day for Kelly as he throws 26 pitches in the 6th. And yeah, that'll be 100 pitches for Kelly. Kelly on the day, 6 innings, 100 pitches, 69 for strikes, 8 hits, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, 2 runs, 1 earned, and is in line for the loss if Hanwha can hold on. Weiss, I have to think will head back out for inning number 7. That'll give Hanwha a huge advantage in the bullpen departments. Because again, LG's closer pitched yesterday did not pitch well either. Gave up 1 run, ended up loading the bases towards the end of the game, and the tying run actually came to the plate, flew out to the warning track in center. So the LG bullpen is not at full strength, while the Hanwha bullpen is definitely at full strength. All right, we should be coming back for the 7th inning here. I said no runners on. There we go. Pak Hae-min will lead things off for the LG Twins. He's 0 for 1 on the day with a walk and a strikeout. Looks at first pitch is a liner single. Zero wind at the game. Oh, there it goes. It finally moved a little bit. Somebody must have drove by too fast. All right, Shinmin Jae singled in his last at bat, and then hit a sacrifice bunt back in the 2nd that did nothing. 1 for 1 on the day as they check over on Pak Hae-min over at first. And the throw again as he slides back in. Shin-Min Jae bunts but pulls it back. He is the second baseman that just had the error that allowed Hanwha's run to score. And Park Hae-min with a huge heads up. Nobody moved to shorts as Weiss gets the ball back. Park Hae-min heads up running there as he sees that nobody's covering second and takes off for second. And super heads up base running there. And now he's taken away the double play. Shin-Min Jae can now bunt him over as that is low, ball 2. So they've got a runner now in scoring position, second base. Can bunt him over to third, and that'll flip the lineup back over if they can get the bunt down. He is successful once today. And that's way outside. Ball 3, 3-0. Weiss is not happy with himself, letting him move over to second. Not happy with his middle infielders. And here comes the 3-0. Misses the bunts. In there for a strike, 3-1. Weiss had plenty of time to throw it, but there was nobody over there at shorts. All right, here comes the pitch is in there for a strike, and he went from 3-0 to 3-2, and now he can't bunt. That's a massive, massive comeback from Weiss, looking to strike him out, which will basically nullify any bunt attempt later on. All right, here comes the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strikeout number 6 as Weiss once again says, if you guys aren't going to play Little League defense, I will do it myself. All right. One out now, runner on second. Basically the equivalent of bunting him over. So Hong Chang-gi 0 for 3 on the day and looks at ball 1 on the outside. Hong Chang-gi flew out to left, and then grounded out into a 4-6 putouts where, again, they bobbled the ball. He dropped the ball in the transfer, and so hitting .353 with runners in scoring position. Swing and a miss there. 1-1. Hong Chang-gi, first game of the series. 1 for 2 with 2 walks. Yesterday, 0 for 4 with a walk. And today, 0 for 3. Not a solid series for the right fielder for LG. And that will be a foul, just foul down the third baseline. 1-2 again. All right. Whew. The 1-2 pitch coming up. And that's going to be a single into rights. The right fielder bobbles the ball. Single and an error by the right fielder causes a run to score. Weiss wipes out. I don't know how they don't call that an error on the right fielder. Like that is the perfect example of an error. As Weiss throws it and hits Hong Chang-gi in the ribs. An Chi-hung misses it. Did he hit him in the ribs? Right on the hip. All right, here comes the 2-0 way outside. 3-0. Iminu warming up. And ball 4. I imagine there's going to be a trip to the mound, and here comes the pitching coach. That's probably going to be the end of the day for him. No, they're going to let him face Kim Hyun-soo. All right, Was. I can't even pronounce the English names. Good lord, what is wrong with me? All right, Weiss will face Kim Hyun-soo. He's at pitch number 95 on the season. The most he's thrown is 98. 7 innings, 98 pitches. He's thrown 15 pitches this inning. Yeah, Kim Hyun-soo, big outs here. Kim Hyun-soo is somebody who will hit into double plays. He doesn't move very well. I mean, he's upper 30s. I don't know exactly how old he is. He does hit the ball hard, which means he's liable to hit into some double plays. He's hit into 8 double plays so far this year, which is good for 13th in the league. Not a list that you want to be on by any means, but 228 with runners in scoring position on the season. And that is going to be a single. Hong Chang-gi rounds third, and there goes the lead. Well, is that it for Weiss? Yep, that'll be it for Weiss as he makes his way off the mound. I mean, he pitched well. He really pitched well, but ran into too many pitches because of defense. Iminu should come out onto the mound now. And again, the official says no errors, but one, that was an error on Ito Yoon over at short. That was an error on Wang Young Mook over at second. That was an error on Cheon Song on the base pass, and another error on Iwan Sok over in right. Again, Hanwha can make some really good plays, but they mess up the fundamentals so much. Like right there, like in right field, you're coming in on a ground ball, and you miss the ground ball, and it gets away, and he's able to score. Just so many bad fundamental plays for Hanwha. And I believe, I thought we were first and third. So now you got Iminu coming in to face Moon Bo-gyung. Moon Bo-gyung 0 for 3 on the day. Iminu, a little bit of controversy. For those of you that aren't familiar with or don't get the local news for Korea, Hanwha just came out with a new pink uniform. Everybody tried to get it. Basically sold out within seconds. Iminu, 39 games, 1-1, 2.18 ERA, 6 holds, 2.58 batting average against 33 innings, 9 walks, and 33 strikeouts. Okay, now back to the story. So Iminu was, people were lining up at the middle of the night to get in line so that they could get this pink uniform at the stadium. Sold out online instantly, and that's ripped foul first pitch. And this morning, I think it was today, Iminu is lined up in line with the player, with the fans, because he wants to get something. I think he just wanted regular stuff or something. I don't know. But Hanwha saw this, and instead of being like, they literally said, okay, you can just go in front of all these fans that have been waiting to get into this to buy something. So a lot of people are very pissed off at Hanwha because Iminu, not anything wrong with Iminu, everyone was like, hey man, this guy, he's a player, but he's still waiting in line. He's doing everything fantastic. Not thinking that he's better than anyone else whenever he just wants to buy something, as that's Mrs. Low 1 and 2. So lots of controversy there because Hanwha was like, oh, you're a player, you don't have to wait in line to buy something, and they let him just go into the store ahead of everybody else. So a lot of Hanwha fans, they're not mad at Iminu, they're mad at Hanwha, and I've told you guys many, many, many times throughout my broadcast that I've been to every single stadium in Korea, as that's ripped foul. I've been to every single stadium in Korea. I've been to multiple games. I've been to, I think, 90 games in 1 year. And of all the teams, I can say this without a doubt, 100%, the worst fan service in the league is Hanwha. It's not even close. If there were 15 other teams, Hanwha would still have the worst fan service in the league. So just more of Hanwha doing Hanwha things, as that misses upstairs 2 and 2. Lots of people very, very upset after the last few weeks, few months, few years even. They're getting fed up basically. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch to Moondog Young. 244 with runners in scoring position. 35. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. As we've got a full count now. Again, like, so you can see I have stuff from every single team behind me. I think it's more of the fact that I honestly, I don't know. Every year, I think, why don't I just become I don't know, a baseball fan? As that one fouls that away, gives chase, but bounces off the top of the LG dugout, and we will stay 3-2. Yeah, but I mean, proximity. Yeah, I mean, I literally live a kilometer from the stadium. Like, I walk past the stadium every single day. So, but I could be a fan of every other team. I could just be a baseball fan, but for some, I don't know, honestly. And the 3-2 pitch lifts that one. Peraza gives chase in front of the warning track, but that is gonna score another one. Yeah, I really don't know. It's been to the point now, because obviously I have season tickets, so I could be at the game. I'm literally broadcasting. I could be sitting in the stands. It's sold out, but I'm not going, and a lot of people are starting to message and ask why. As OG1 swings, it's the first pitch, missing its 0-1. So OG1 2 for 3 on the day, with a stolen base, an RBI, 2 singles, and a strikeouts. And that's a running, and he's easily in there. No, if you did that, they would quickly bust you. Oftentimes, we got an 0-2 pitch here, and that's going to be a single just under the glove, and Kim Hyun-soo will make his way in. OG1 caught off the bag once again, but he will get himself an RBI as they score, and then he gets caught off the bag. And we will go to the bottom of the 7th. Every ounce of excitement has been ripped out of the stadium. Yeah. So that last play there, OG1 singles into rights. Kim Hyun-soo rounds third, heading for home. They try to throw out at home, but An Chi-hong cuts the ball and catches OG1 off the base. OG1 takes off for second a little bit to give Kim Hyun-soo plenty of time to score. Instead of trying to go back to first, he makes the very heads-up base running play to head to second, so that An Chi-hong has got to chase him. And then once Kim Hyun-soo easily scores, then he just stops and gets tagged out. So heads-up base running, but not heads-up base running. Kim Jin-sung will make his way into the lineup for LG, and this is a very interesting decision here, if it's who I think it is. And I'm pretty sure it is. You guys, I'm gonna take a picture. And Moon Hyun Bin is pinch hitting. Moon Hyun Bin lifts that one to rights and one away. And Iwan Sok now steps in. Answering questions here. 1-1 pitch. And that's going to be a line out. Nope. Right? Yes. Line out. Yeah, I think. Line out. All right. John Jean Yuck now stepping in. Maybe. Yep. John Jean Yuck still stepping in. And this is up high. And that's Mrs. Low. All right, the 1-1. Oh, sorry. 1-1 pitch, not the 2-0. Sorry. 1-1 pitch coming up to John Jin Hyuk. 2 outs. Kim Jin Sung on the mound. And a swing and a miss. The reason why I was talking about Kim Jin Sung is he pitched yesterday and he pitched the day before. So this is the 4th game he's pitched this week, and this is the 3rd game in a row. As John Jin Hyuk helps him out and swings and misses, and that'll be the end of the 7th. Hanwha almost decided to put up a fight, and we will go to the top of the 8th. Hanwha down 5-2 after an inning of Hanwha-ing. And unfortunately, all of those runs are charged to Weiss. All right, we should be back here. Top of the 8th here. Who should have some changes here for Hanwha. Pitching is Han Sung-hyuk. And then Choi Jae-hoon obviously was pinch hit for by Moon Hyun Bin. Didn't have a chance to change anything, which means Lee Jae-won will take over. All right, so Han Sung-hyuk, first time he's been in this series, did pitch in 2 games earlier this week, and first pitch in there for a strike. And bounces that in the dirts. All right, the 1-1 pitch upstairs, 2-1. And fouls that one away, 2-2. And bounces that one in the dirts. 3-1, full count here. And that's going to be a grab by An Ji-hong. The throw, what a play, and a cover by Hanwha. I like to see that offense, or that's beautiful. An Ji-hong way over in a regular second baseman position, grabs it. Han Sung-hyuk was off right to the bag after the swing, grabs it, steps on. And a swing and a miss. 0-1. And 2 away. And 2 away now. Park Hae-min singled in his last at-bats, a walk and a strikeout, 1 for 2 on the day. Does also have a beautiful heads-up stolen base, as that's one that misses way upstairs. And low ball 2, 2-1. And 2-2. And that's misses upstairs. Another full counts. 3-2. And did he go? Didn't go. Alrighty. Pakemin. Pakemin on first. Will they put him in motion? I guarantee you Hanwha is going to be paying attention to him this time. All right, Shinmin Jae struck out in his last at bats, and that misses outside. Ball 1. So, sacrifice bunt in his first at bat, single, and struck out in his last one. He goes back in time. A little delayed fake steal, but OG1 or EJ1 All right, here comes, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses a ball 4. All right, well, 2 walks. And, Jo Dong-wook warming up there in the Hanwha bullpen. All right, Hong Chang-gi singled in his last at bats with an RBI, fouls that one out of play, 0-1. Hong Chang-gi 360 with runners in scoring position, 31 hits, 41 RBIs. Obviously, LG would love some extra insurance runs. And that's upstairs 1-0. And that's in there for a strike. 1-2. All right, Tong Chang-gi. Well, no strikeouts today. Did have 2 of them yesterday, though. Oh, the 1-2 pitch coming up. Runners on first and second. Pitch number 22 of this inning for Han Seung-hyuk, and nowhere near the strike zone. I wonder how many uniforms that lady behind home plate has, because she has been covering her face all weekend. And then you got the other guy, fourth from the left, that looks like definitely looks like a police cop, looks like a cop, as that's bounced in the dirt. And here comes another full count. And fouled away. Stays at 3-2. All right, once again, the 7th pitch of this at bat. 3-2 pitch, 2 outs, and ball 4. I missed. All right, well, we've got another pitching change because he just walked the bases loaded with 2 outs, and yeah. We love baseball. We love Hanwha baseball. Like, Hanwha baseball is super awesome, super fantastic, so much fun to watch. Again, Jo Dong-wook should be coming in. And I imagine that Ju Hyun-sung will be out for the 9th inning, as he hasn't pitched at all this inning, or this series here. So, bases loaded, 2 outs. Jo Dong-wook on the mound for Hanwha. 10 games, 1-1, 5.54 ERA, 3.07 batting average against, 27 innings, 9 walks, 19 strikeouts, and a 1.54 WHIP for the, I believe, 19-year-old. So plenty of time, and so of the runners that he has had inherited, one of the two have scored. So Moon Sung-ju is 1 for 3 on the day with a single, a ground out to shorts, a ground out to seconds, and then a walk. And first pitch is a ball. He's 667 with runners in scoring position. That would be 4 for 6 for those of you keeping track at home. And fouls, that's one out of play, 1-1. Against lefties, Jo Dong-wook, they're hitting 350 against him, which is very strange considering he is a left-hander himself. Righties, 279, very backward splits for a lot of Hanwha lefties this year. As that one misses upstairs, 2-1. So with the bases loaded, Jo Dong-wook, opponents are hitting 333. He does have 1 hit by pitch. So, and that misses upstairs, 3-1. And the 3-1 pitch to Moon Sung-ju. And fouls that away, and another full count. This is the 4th full count of this inning for LG, or for Hanwha, however you want to look at it. All right, the 3-2 pitch. A swing, and that's going to be an infield single. As 2 runs score on the infield single. All right, we'll have a pinch runner over at first. He looks like he might be here for Kids Day. How old is that guy? All right, Kim Hyun-soo. And a swing and a miss. And that's misses upstairs, 1-1. So Kim Hyun-soo, 235 with runners in scoring position. Trying to get the name of the person at second or first. So Kim Dae-won, who also took over yesterday. And that's going to be another single. Ani Kun will take over for Kim Yun Soo after the RBI single. Let's just get this game over. And ball one. And outside 2-0. This is just so bad to watch. All right, to the 2-0 pitch. And that's ripped foul. Ball boy with another chance down the line. Yeah, I would be chugging that too, man. And another full count. 5th full count to this inning. All right, here comes the 3-2 pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball to Anchi Hong. Well, that pretty much put the game out of reach. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Bottom of the 8th. Hanwha only down 6. Jung Ji Hyun on the mound. 11 games, 11 ERA, 1 hold, 375 batting average against, 9 innings, 7 walks, 5 strikeouts. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. He's got more walks than strikeouts. This is Hanwha's chance. And Peraza will lead it off. And ball one. Okay. Nothing big change, but we do got ball 3 here. 3 and to Peraza. 1 for 2 on the day. And that's in there for a strike. All right, the 3-1. That's going to be lined into center. Drops in front, and Hanwha's got a much needed base runner. Only need about 12 more of those. All right, An Ji-hong stepping in. He is 3 for 3 on the day with 3 singles. And that's in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. 0-1. An Ji-hong singled in the second, singled in the fourth, singled in the sixth, and it's time for a single in the eighth. And a swing and a miss. Thank you. And 0-2 to An Ji-hong. And the 0-2 pitch outside, ball 1. Today, 3 hits. This is the 6th time on the season An Ji-hong has had 6 hits. Again, he is extremely streaky. And the 1-2 swing and a miss. He won't get hit number 4 today, unless Hanwha makes a big comeback. Che Eun-sung now steps in. 2 for 2 on the day with a RBI single and a double back in the 6th. As that's in there for a strike. 0-1. Grounded into a double play in his first at bats. A 5-4-3 double play. Then RBI single, then bad base running. That's going to be lifted to left, and that's a souvenir as he gets his 3rd hit of the day, and he is a triple away from the cycle. And that'll be it for that pitcher, as we will have another pitching change as Hanwha cuts down the lead. Now Wang Young-mook will head in, and Che Dong-han will step on the mound. Sorry, Che Dong-wan. right. All right, so Wong Young Mook looks at strike one. Chedong Wan, 21 games, 0-1, 326 ERA, 2 holds. I couldn't read the rest as I was pushing the button, and that's a strike 2. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. Sir or ma'am, I'm not sure. I'm making assumptions I shouldn't make. All right, the 0-2 to Han Chi-hong, or sorry, Wong Young Mook, and that misses way upstairs, 1-2. Wong Young Mook singled back in the second, 3-6 putouts in the fourth, and struck out back in the sixth. And the 1-2 pitch from Chedong Wan fouled off again. So Wong Young Mook, after his 1-for-3 day, hitting .313 on the season now. All right, the 1-2 pitch coming up. And that is lined right back up the middle, and Hanwha's got another base runner. It's never over in the KBO. And alrighty. Now Lee Do-yoon looks at ball one. It's alright. We can't all be perfect. And fouled back. 1-1. Lane, are you Korean or are you a foreigner? All right, the 1-1 pitch to Lee Do-yoon. And that's going to be a chopper foul. Austin grabs it, but it's in foul territory, and that'll make it 1-2. 근데 한국어로 더 표현하면 괜찮아요? All right, the 1-2 pitch to Lee Do-yoon. And outside, 2-2. Do Korean or English, whichever one's easiest for you. Eh? Aye. Why? All right, the 2-2 pitch, that's misses low, and we've got a full count here. Why are you a Lotte fan? Why Lotte and LG? That's Busan and Seoul. And fouls that one away as Wong Young Mook was on the move there, trying to stay out of the double play. Not even close. Oh my lord. Oh, Hanwha, way to just ruin everything. Holy crap. Could you screw that up anymore? Literally, Wang Yangmook should not be stealing. He does not get a good jump. He does not get off the bag well. He is awful stealing bases. Despite the bigger bases, please stop. Please stop letting Wang Yangmook steal. Please. Oh. Why? Why, Wang Yangmook? Why? Alright, well, with the break, I guess I'll update more on around the league. So, obviously, here, 8th for LG. Kia's up 5-4. Down 4. They're going to bring in, obviously, the closer here. He hasn't got any work yet. All right, Chu Song, 37 games, 5-1, 184 ERA, 11 saves, 197 batting average against, 44 innings. And I didn't get to read the rest, sorry. All right, EJ1. Looks at strike one. He's 3 for 4 on the day. 3 singles, a stolen base, 2 RBIs. And Chu Song, first pitch, a liner to the third baseman. 1 away. Best player, Kim Yun-soo. Worst player, Pak Dong-won. It's not often that you see the best and worst players both on the same team. And that misses 1-0. I definitely think that Ito Yoon could have gotten that as he hit into a double play and struck out. But and the 1-0 misses, and J1 also misses. All right, here comes the 2-0 pitch to Pak Dong-won. And skies that one up in the air. An Ji-hong in foul territory. 2 away. Alrighty. Austin will make his way in now. 0 for 2 on the day with 2 flyouts to center field. And misses Wow, Yu Young Chan warming up. He pitched yesterday. They're gonna bring him in again. Again, he threw 18 pitches yesterday. Gave up a run, loaded the bases. Interesting decision is that's Mrs. Low 2-0. Against Ju Hyun Song, Austin is 1 for 2, hitting 500 on the season against him. And here comes the 2-0 right down the middle. 2-1. All right, here comes the 2-1 pitch. Swings, fouls it off of his foot. 2-2. It's very interesting that they fly the championship banner for the away team. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. 2 outs to number 23, Austin, who fouls that one away. And once again, Austin average sitting at 290 after his 0 for 2 day. All right, so once again, the 2-2 pitch. EJ Wan sets up on the outside, buries it in the dirt. 3 and 2. Full count. Austin was the winner of the home run derby, which doesn't mean anything good. I'm actually very glad that Peraza did not win the home run derby, as the curse of the home run derby is that woman has another uniform Ju Hyun Song hanging up, and that's popped up. An Chi Hong in fair territory grabs it, and that's 3 away. So Hanwha will go to the bottom of the 9th. They only need 4 runs, ladies and gentlemen. They only need 4 runs to keep the game going. Easy peasy, as they'll have the 8, 9, 1 hitters coming up. I'm trying to figure out here, what are they gonna let him hit? Man. Ugh. So they'll have the third baseman leading things off. The LG will bring their closer back out. He pitched again. He pitched yesterday. Did not pitch well yesterday at all. So this does bode well for Hanwha. Yesterday he threw 1 inning, 18 pitches, 10 for strikes. Gave up 2 hits, walked 2, and gave up a run. Ended up loading the bases with 2 outs, and Kim Tae-yeon gave it the best he could, flew out to the warning track deep into center field, but not enough, as we are back. All right, yes, we will have a pinch hitter here. Kim Tae-yeon will pinch hit here. And check swing, fouls that one away. Alright, so the 0-1 pitch to Kim Tae-yeon, and that's a strike at the top. Kim Tae-yeon, not a good pinch hitter, 0-5 on the season as a pinch hitter. And the 0-2, that's chopped foul down the third base line and resets for another 0-2 pitch. Kelly with definitely the best outing he has had against Hanwha in a very, very long time. Weiss pitched well, but his defense was abysmal. And the 0-2 pitch fouled back and out away. Stays 0-2. Just over 6 innings for Weiss. Just ran into issues in the 7th. And another foul. Hanwha gonna do their best to well, it's been Hanwha has 0 errors, but they've had 3 or 4 errors is the problem. And that pitch was a nowhere near the strike zone. Like, he sat up in the left-handed batter's box, and he threw it right there, and Kim Tae-yeon swung. All right, EJ Wan now will step in. And that's going to be a liner into the right field corner, and he will be running his heart out to get to seconds. And I believe they'll have a pinch runner here. Nope, no pinch runner. His tough decision here because he is your only other catcher, but well, I guess his run really doesn't matter. So, runner on second here, as that bounced just inside the foul line and rolled around in the corner. And Iwan Suk now stepping in. He is 1 for 4 on the day. Struck outs, grounded out to shorts, lined out to third, lined out to second, short, and also a single. Swing and a miss there, 1-1. He is hitting .286 with runners in scoring position. 6 hits, 8 RBIs. Both teams with 12 hits on the day. But the big difference is the walks. Kim In-wan lining up there in the dugout. Do I have his music in here? No, I'll have to add that real quick. And that misses way inside, 3-1. And ball 4. Runners on first and second now. Where are you at? There we are. It's once again, Hanwha is threatening here in the ninth against LG's closer. He's thrown 12 pitches. He's given up a double. He's given up a walk. So Kim In-wan now will step into the box for Hanwha. Was sent down in April, and today is the first day that he's made his way back. And that's ball one on the outside. And that misses outside. 2-0. Again, very interesting decision to bring him in as another chance to close. And just catches the outside of that zone. Kim In-wan has, I still believe he has the most raw power on the team. He is the only one that, when you look at him, you're like, oh, that could be an actual baseball player. And big swing through that one, 2-2. Kim In-wan in the Futures League, 314, 5 homers, on base percentage of .420, -1. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled up and out of play. Third baseman gives chase, but it's way up there. Almost hits the drum. And once again, another 2-2 pitch. All right, the 2-2 pitch, the 18th pitch of this inning, and bounces that one in the dirts. That's going to be, oh my, Hanwha. Jesus Christ. So, full count now, but as it bounces off of Pak Dong-hwan's shoulder, it bounces so far out into the field of play that the pitcher grabs it, spins, throws to third, and they tag him out at third as E.J. Wan, the catcher, tries to go from second to third on a pitch in the dirts. Six, 3 outs. God, that was awful. That was absolutely awful. That was awful. That was pure Hanwha, just disgusting mess, embarrassing. I don't even want to talk about it. Hanwha lost. They lost the series. They 2-4 on the week. 2-4. Again, they won on Friday because they had the best defense I've ever seen them play. Then, yesterday, today, they played like they normally do. Just awful base running, awful fielding, awful everything today, honestly. Weiss pitched well for 6 innings. Got no help from his defense. Just piss poor. Absolutely piss poor defense from Hanwha today. Officially, there's 0 errors, but that's absolute BS. Ido Yoon bobbles a a double play that would have ended the inning in the first inning. Only able to get 1 out, and then they eventually score a run. Later on, Wang Young Mook not able to field a ground ball up the middle. Later on, Cheon Song, for some unknown possible reason, is first and second, nobody or 1 out. Ball hit in front of him to third base, and he goes back to second for a double play. Then later, single to right field, Iwan Suk drops the ball, just doesn't field it cleanly. It gets away from him. Park Hae-min comes over to score, and that was because he was on second because Lee Do-yoon wasn't paying attention on a simple throwback to the pitcher. Park Hae-min had noticed that the shortstop was not doing what he was supposed to and took off, and so he was in scoring position for that single. Just absolutely piss poor, absolutely awful everything from Hanwha today. Absolutely everything was awful. Situational hitting, awful. Base running, awful. Jang Jin-hyuk caught stealing after he walks. Wang Young Mook caught stealing after he gets a single. Then E.J. Won caught at third base after the ball in the dirt whenever you're the slowest runner in the entire league and you're going to try to, again, your run means nothing. Then Cheon Sung with the absolutely bonehead running at, like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it's something like that's just awful. LG with just situational hitting. Okay, and I mean, they had 1, 2, 3 singles in the first inning, another single. They just single, moving the guys over, just waiting for Hanwha to screw up. And, well, Hanwha did a good job of screwing up. So Hanwha loses again, another series. They lose 2 in a row, and they will play in Changwon next week. We will see how that goes. On the season, they have not played against NC very well. In fact, against NC, they are 1-5-2. The NC games are actually the reason why I stopped even going to Hanwha games, because I was tired of watching this manager do what he does every game and just suck. So, thank you guys for checking it out. Thanks for watching. Sorry Hanwha sucks so bad that they cannot do the simple little league basics correctly. And once again, another loss. So, I will see you guys Tuesday at 6:30. Until then.